So this was a pop quiz 6, the structure pop quiz 6. If you have any doubt in the structure pop quiz, the question number 1, part 1 and 2. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No doubt. So we'll move on to the next part. Any doubt in this one?
No,
Finding the average mass. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, one of the student is having a doubt. So how to work out the average mass of the two isotopes? It's the percentage of the isotope multiplied by its mass. So what is the percentage here? We have a percentage 55 multiplied by the mass of the isotope. What is the mass of isotope? That is 79. Plus the percentage of the isotope, the second isotope, that is 45%. And the mass of this isotope is 81. So we multiply by 81 and divide it by 100. So after solving, you will write the answer only in one decimal place. Is it clear, Ayan?
Teacher, one question. Does the relative atomic mass have to be in percentage, or we just there's no unit?
The unit, no, you mean the relative atomic mass? There is a unit, it is called gram per mole.
Gram per mole. Is it necessary to write it?
No, the marks here are not for the unit. The marks here are for first showing the substitution, how you worked out the average mass, and the second mark is for the final answer. So there are no marks for the unit. If you don't write a unit, you will not lose. Like if you don't write a unit, you will not lose any marks. Question 2. We have to determine the oxidation number of a sulfur in atom of a sulfate ion. Yeah, I will solve this. Look how it can be done. Sulfuric acid contain a sulfate ion with a charge of 2 minus. The oxidation number or the charge of oxygen is -2. What is the oxidation number of a sulfur? So we have this SO4, okay, with a net charge of -2. So in the question, they specify that oxygen is -2. So if one oxygen is -2, how many oxygen atoms are there? 4 oxygen atoms. So 4 of them, what will the total charge? It will be -8. And for sulfur, we don't know its oxidation number, so we call that as X. So what does it mean? It means X minus 8 is equals to -2. So if X minus 8 is equals to -2, what is the value for X? So it will be -2 plus 8. So -2 plus 8 will get +6. That's the oxidation number or the charge of the sulfur in sulfate ion. So the net oxidation number or the net charge is equals to the sum of the oxidation number of individual elements. So for each oxygen, they mention it is -2, 4 of them will be -8. Sulfur is unknown, so we call X. So it will form an equation that X minus 8 equals to -2. So when we move 8 to other side, that will be +8. So -2 plus 8, that is equals to +6. Question 3, any doubt? This was the last week's structure pop quiz. Any doubt in question 3? You have to complete a dot on the cross diagram.
Sir, can you show question 2 again?
You want the solution again, or you just want to copy the part?
A solution, sir.
Yes, look, how it can be done, the question 2. The total charge on a sulfate is -2. Like sulfur with 4 oxygen, the net charge is 2 minus, or -2 you can also say. Now, they mentioned the oxidation number of the charge of oxygen is -2. So if one oxygen is -2, there are 4 of them. So what is the total charge on 4 oxygen? So it will be -8 because each is -2. And for sulfur, we don't know its oxidation number, so we call X. So what it will form an equation that sulfur oxidation is X. The total oxidation number for oxygen for 4 of them is -8, and the result is -2. If I need X, so -8 is there, it will move other side. So -8 plus -2 plus 8, So what we got +6. So the oxidation number of a sulfur will be +6. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then the last one is just a dot and a cross diagram for showing the oxidation, like the shared electrons and the unshared electron. We know carbon belongs to group 4, so it will share 4 electrons. So, and when carbon share 1, hydrogen will share 1 from that side. Then this carbon, then oxygen share 2. So if one oxygen share 2, carbon will share 2 from that side. And the remaining 1 is there shared with this oxygen, and remaining 1 is there shared with the hydrogen. Oxygen belongs to group 6, so group 6 share 2 and unshared are 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a dot and the cross diagram for this is a dot and the cross diagram because they already specify that they use a dot for first carbon and they use a cross for the second carbon. That's why we use dot and cross according to the key which is given here. So as you can see, this carbon we should use a dot, the other carbon we should use a cross. So this was a structure pop quiz 6, the last week structure pop quiz 6.